Hey everyone, Donna Nelson here, holistic empowerment coach and your lifestyle strategist. So I wanted to share with you a couple of things from a coaching session that I had with a client yesterday that I think will help you as well. And I'm going to apologize if it gets loud here because where I'm sitting, I thought it would be kind of quiet, but there is a lot of traffic. So hopefully you can hear me okay with my earbuds in. So if you're struggling with, every day kind of getting your projects done, or you're working on your to-do list, yet things seem to never come to fruition. Either you're procrastinating or you're just not getting things to completion. Maybe you're hopping from one thing to the next, and at the end of the day you look and go, well, I was working all day, but it was like nothing actually got done, right? And sometimes that can be super frustrating for us, even though you're really making progress, but it doesn't feel like it because nothing is actually coming to completion. And I know for me, that feeling of completion is super important. So if you're one of those people that, really only feels like you're making progress when something actually gets done, fully to completion, then hopefully this will be super helpful for you to figure out how to structure your to-do list, structure your day so that you're not ending up feeling defeated or disappointed or like you actually haven't done anything, right? So I'm going to give you a couple of tips. And if you're having a hard time sorting out your priorities, or you're just not sure how to choose the first step, because everything is important, right? Everything is must do. Everything is on the to-do list for today. Everything is a top priority. And this was kind of how the conversation was going with my client yesterday, and why I wanted to share it with you. Because when everything is a priority, you have to have some kind of a sorting system, some kind of a strategy to figure out, how do I figure out what the first thing is when all these pieces go together, or when they're all important, even if they're unrelated, right? So here's the first thing. One is you need to have your list, right? Not in your head. It needs to be, whether it's digital, right? Or written out, but you have to have it written down, because this is how your brain is going to actually help you with kind of activating some of this by supporting you with being able to see the order of things, and you'll be able to capture better what is important and do these other pieces that I'm going to give to you. All right, so the first step is have all your shit in writing, what you actually have to do, right? And then what you're going to do is, what is the must do, right? So what are the most important things that must be done today? So I know I have a long to-do list, like it just never ends, right? But what actually must be done today? So when you're looking at it, say, no matter what, these are the must get dones today. And of those, what I want you to do next to them is figure out an estimate of how much time each of those tasks or projects or whatever is going to take you. So is one 5 minutes? Is one 5 hours? Figure that out. And as you're doing that, think about, how much time do I have today for the tasks that are on my list? So if you literally have 8 hours worth of tasks and you only have 3 hours to get stuff done, well, that's going to help you right there assess why your shit isn't getting done every day, because you don't have enough time to get everything done. So it's not that you're not working. It's not even that you're setting yourself up for failure. It's just that your expectation is beyond what you have available. So you have limitations, but your expectations don't match what your limitations are, and that's your time. So you're going to figure out for each task what it is, how long each one of those is going to take, figure out how much time you have in your day, and then you're going to step 3, which is, what can I do to completion with the time I have? So if you have, let's say you have 4 top priorities, 4 must-dos today, right? Let's have the expectation that you're going all out to get it done, right? So you know you have 6 hours and you have 5 hours worth of stuff. So in practicality, right, you can get it done because you have 6 hours and 5 hours worth of stuff to get done. So now you're just going to pick out from that, what are the absolute things that you can get done to completion. Because this is what's going to be the most important feeling at the end of the day for you, right? Like, how do you want to feel at the end of the day? At the end of the day, most of the clients I work with, they want to feel like they've achieved something. They want to feel like they've accomplished something. And many times that only comes when we've actually finished something to completion. So there's a few other steps here on sometimes your projects can't actually get done to completion, but you can break it down into little chunks that can be done to completion. So one of the things that I do is break my projects down into small bites. So one thing might be do some research on this one piece. And if I've done the research, then I've completed that. I've not completed the whole project, right? Another piece might be just do the outline. So I don't have to write the whole thing, right? Just write the outline. Okay, I've completed that one piece. So there's things that you can do to say trick yourself into having that sense of completion by completing little small chunks, right? I'm sorry, it's a freaking bus. All right, so the 3 things are, what's the most important thing I need to get done today? Have your list and figure those things out. Absolute top of the list. How much time does each of those things take? How much time now do I actually have? Is it realistic to have this expectation that I'm going to get all of these done when I actually don't even have enough time to complete them? So from the time that you do have, you're going to ask yourself the question, what of this list can I actually do to completion? And then you're going to pick those tasks. All right, those are my tips for today. I hope that is helpful. And yep, that's it. Hop on when you guys hop on. Say hi to me so I can say hi back. And if you have any questions, you can post them and I'll be happy to hop back and share with you. Okay, thanks ladies. Have a wonderful night.